Okay, guys, I am back for the first episode in the third week, and I do have stuff kind of pre-cut a little bit, well, a lot, mostly because these ones are going to take just a bit to make. So I'm going to give you my measurements, and then you do you as far as what you feel like is going to fit in your book. But I am assuming that my books are going to be the standard 9x6, and then the inside pages are going to be 8.5 by 11. Okay. So these are cut at 4.5, and then they're 8.5 in length. Okay. These pockets are cut at 4.5 by 3.5. Okay. So you will need some type of something to score. I have a scoreboard here. Now, this next part, you're going to have to really pay attention, okay? Okay, so we have our pocket, and it's going to run in this direction. So to score, we're going to turn it sideways. Okay, we're going to score it 1/2. Then we're going to score it 3. And now, this is another part to pay attention to. Depending on which way you want your pockets to go is how you score next, okay? Especially if it's directional, and we have a couple of directionals. Okay, so this is 4.5, so I'm going to score it 4. Okay, now, and there is a cross right here. We're gonna do what whatchamacallit, burnish the edges, okay, like so. And then I want you to take and trim just to that first line there, okay? Okay, now you're going to do that 3 more times. So this one, I'm making my pockets go this direction, okay? So again, I'm going to take this up here, and I'm going to score at 1/2 inch, at 3. I'm going to turn it and score at 4, okay? Again, I'm going to burnish, burnish, and then kind of triangle out those pockets there, okay? Okay, set that aside. Same with this. 1/2 inch, 3 inch, turn and score at 4, okay? Again, I'm going to burnish the edges. And then I'm going to just clip those ends right there, okay? And I may need to take a break here in just a minute because I've been recording so many videos that I didn't realize that I need to use the restroom until like just now. So we'll get as far as we can, and hopefully in that 15 minutes, my bladder doesn't explode. Okay, so I'm going to burnish these down. And I probably used the wrong word when it came to taking off those corners, but I can't really think too well when I have to go to the bathroom, as I'm sure most of you can relate. So, yep, just burnish those down. Okay, now what I like to do is I'm going to stack all these pockets inside of each other. And I'm going to take my 1-inch punch, and I'm just going to punch them all at the same time to where they all match. It does take a little bit of finger strength. Okay, then I'm going to go ahead and ink the ones that need to be inked. Okay, and I do need to run to the restroom. All right, I'm going to ink this one, and then I'm going to pause, notate the time, and then I'll come right back. All right, be right back, guys. Okay, guys, I am back. Sorry about that, but you know, when you're busy and you're not focused on what you're doing, like you can't focus, then yeah, you're setting yourself up for trouble, aren't you? Okay, so then I'm going to put glue on these little tabs here. Now, what I do is I always go bottom to top first, or bottom and then top and then middle. Kind of lining out best I can. There, and then I'll put the top one up there. Miter, that's the word I was looking for earlier. See what I told you? I couldn't focus because I had to go to the bathroom so bad. And I mean, if you want to measure this out, by all means, you can do that. I eyeball it. And I think I may have made these with you guys like last winter. They're one of my most favorite pockets to make. And then at the very end, I will show you what you can do with them. I mean, most of you can kind of surmise what I'm going to be doing with it, but those of you that are new, might not know where I'm going with this. Okay, so then I kind of try to go right in the middle of those two. Like so. Okay. Then I am going to finish these ones off with rounded corners. And by coming up just a little bit, if we need to shorten it, we can take a little bit off when we get closer to the journals. Like being able, like we could take a little bit, we could take it right to the edge of the pockets if we needed to, if we need to shorten them down a little bit. Okay, so we've done ones over there. Okay, so then I have these right here, and these were cut at 4.5 by 4.5. But when I was making the prototype, it wasn't lining out right. So yeah, I'm gonna do it the same way as I've been doing it, and none of these are like directional per se, so it's not gonna matter. I'm still gonna score at 1/2 and 3, and then score at 4, and then what I'm gonna do, oops, gosh darn it, and then score at 3.5. And that way I can just miter my edge at the 3.5 mark, and then it ends up being the right size. And then I just cut this end off here. Like so. Okay. Again, I'm gonna go 1/2. Whoops. 1/2 and 3, 3.5, and then 4, and we'll go here, miter, miter, go. Okay, and again, I'm going to do the exact same thing, and then the last pocket will have the exact same as the first one we did. Okay. All right, so we'll set that aside for a second. We'll do this pocket. Nope, I hear the boy up. And today is Wednesday. Oops, I forgot to miter this one. Mitered it the wrong thing, and I bet you saw it and you're like, oh, she's gonna figure it out. So yep, the boy works today. Today is Wednesday when I'm filming these. So yep, I have the house to myself for a couple hours, which is kind of exciting. That doesn't happen very often anymore with all the schooling stuff. And he's rummaging for food. Isn't that like most teenagers? Doesn't show up real well on these ones, but that's okay. We'll put it on just in case we have any cracked edges. That one at the top, okay? You know, one thing that I think is kind of helping me is like I know approximate time, but I don't have the timer running on me. I think that's helping me immensely with this challenge, is that I'm just getting a ballpark, right, of what time I should be done. But then I'm not stressing out about a clock either, because in the last challenge that I did, I was always constantly worried about, you know, I look at the clock, that sort of thing, but I'm not doing that this time. So there's not like a clock ticking by pressure, right? Okay. All right, guys, we are in the home stretch. Okay, here's the last one. Grab this one. I'm gonna have to think about this one for a minute because I want my pockets going this direction. So, and this is directional. So, okay, half and 3. I'm going to turn it and go this way and put my 4-inch score in. Okay. This one too is directional. I'm going to go half and 3. Put it on that one. And this one doesn't matter. Okay. And it's going to be close. Going to be real close. And the next one, or the, I think I told you in earlier part of the video, Fridays this week is going to be really tight. But again, it's a really, really cool pocket. So, and I know for sure I've made it with you guys before. So I think you guys will like it. cracked a little bit, so we'll have to make sure we get enough glue down in there. It cracked all the way through. Yep. And I don't think we'll end up getting the 15-minute mark. Oh, the 15 minutes today, or at least on this one. Ouch. I'm surprised I didn't just break a nail. I mean, I don't really care about breaking nails, but that was pretty painful. Okay. That one's off a little bit. I see it now. Don't really think there's anything I can do about it. It's off just a little bit. That's all right. We're crafters, right? We're not like perfectionists, right? Well, I guess some of us probably are. We like our crafts to come out as perfect as possible, but it's virtually impossible to make every craft turn out well, right? All right. Oh, that's not right. Okay, guys, that is it for today. Check those out. Very cool. Very, very cool. I love these little things. Oh, and I was going to show you what they do. Yep, I'm 2 minutes over, so 17 minutes. All right, let's get something smaller here. Okay, so obviously those will be tag pockets right there. Then you can either make these into a side tuck. I wouldn't necessarily go top, or we can use them as like a middle of the page belly band and slip like some envelopes in there, that sort of thing. So they're just very cute little page additions, and I look forward to trying them out. All right, guys, thank you for joining me today. I hope you're having fun with this channel, and welcome new subscribers, and much love to all of my subscribers, and thank you old subscribers for sticking with me. We'll talk to you soon. Bye.